Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, something totally different for you today. So, a few things to get out of the way, which I'll get to a little bit later on in the video. So, good morning, welcome. If you're new to the channel, please consider like, subscribe and hit that button. And, you know, notifications will come through when we get some new content. For all you regular viewers, you're probably wondering where the heck I've been. And I've not put any videos on in the last couple of weeks. I think we're all up to date, aren't we, from Halifax video and all that. So, but I'll get to that a little bit later on, and it's on a serious note. And a little bit later on, when we get there, when I've turned the video back on, I'll explain why and what's going off, and it could just save your life. All right, so a little bit of a serious one, but in the meantime, we're in motorhome, and we're off over to Northwich again. Wonderful, wonderful Northwich. So we're off to A&E. So not A&E as in accident and emergency, A&E Leisure in Northwich, because we're going to go and have some air conditioning fitted to the habitation of the motorhome. So we're going to have some Truma Aventa Comfort, the big one. Oh yes, the one that heats and cools. So we're going to have that fitted this morning. So as you can see, it's early doors. I've got to get there for 8:30, so it's like 5 o'clock in the morning now. So I'm going to be setting off, and I'll pick you up in a bit when we get there, and I'll show you around. I'll introduce you to Nathan, because Nathan's a top bloke, and we'll take it from there. So keep watching, guys, because we've got a really serious note coming up as well that, like I say, might just save your life. See you in a bit. So we're here. Hey, that were a right drive, that. It's started raining a bit, but we've got here now. It's lovely and dry. Beautiful day, as you can see. We'll have a walk round. So we're at A&E. We finally got here, and I'll spin you around and show you. Look, just on the end you've got Bessie there. Bessie, I keep calling it Bessie. Connie. So we've got Connie over there, look. She's going to be going in a bit. They're just moving all the stuff out. It's still early. Moving all the stuff out at workshops. And then she's going to go in and have some bits and bobs done. So as soon as it goes in, we'll video it and show you the process and things like that, and how it works, and happy days. But like I said, here we go. That's the old motorhome ready to rock and roll. So Nathan's just having his break, getting ready to go. Like I say, you can just see behind me, just pulling all the stuff out. So if you do come and you're having any work done, you leave your motorhome or your caravan, it's all locked away, it's all secure, which is good. As you can see, everything gets locked away inside, so it's nice and safe and secure, and they're really good at A&E. They're not the sort of people who will sell you stuff for the sake of selling you stuff, you know what I mean? They're really reasonably priced as well. So they do a fantastic job. So that's that. As soon as he's starting on the aircon, I'll pick you back up and I'll show you a few bits and bobs, how it works, and jobs are good. We're going to be here for 5 or 6 hours, I think. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, sit down, and jobs are good. And I'll catch you in a second. Right, boys and girls, what a nightmare. I'm going to go get parked up right corner and sit down and have some dinner. So that didn't turn out as we expected. So been here quite a few hours actually. And to cut a long story short, the one that we wanted, the Truma Comfort, the panel won't fit on the inside because of a little bit of wood. It won't sit right on the roof, so it won't fit. And the only other option would have been the Truma Compact. And the Compact's absolutely fine. It's a good machine, but it only cools, it doesn't heat. Not that we're bothered about the heating, however, it's not quite as powerful, and there's not as many features such as LED lighting and things like that. And for the sake of a little bit of money, we wanted to go for the only a couple £100 difference. So we wanted to go for the Truma Aventa Comfort and not the Compact. So we're stuffed, but in a couple of weeks there is a new product coming out called the Truma Compact Generation 2. So that's what we're going to have done. So I've just been speaking to Nath. He's on with Truma now. It was supposed to be released in January, but it's now been held back, and it's coming out in about 3 or 4 weeks time. And so as soon as it comes in stock, what we're going to do is we're going to get it booked back in. going to come back over to A&E and we're going to do you a full vlog of A&E and a full promo of the brand new Truma Aventa Compact Plus Generation 2. So it's a brand new product. We're going to get it fitted. We're the first ones to have it fitted, so that's going to be good. So the first day it comes out, we're going to get booked in, we're going to get it on, and we're going to fetch you a full vlog and show you that. So all you people who are interested in the brand new Gen 2 that's coming out, I will do you a vlog of installing it and show you running and absolutely everything. All right, boys and girls. So I'm going to go up, get pulled up right corner, because there's loads and loads of vans and all sorts coming in and out. So I'm going to get pulled up, probably up at Marbury Country Park, sit down for 5 minutes, have a cuppa, and I'll give you an update on what we were talking about a little bit earlier on, and how this vlog might just, well, save your life. I better give me news, Anta, because that's what you're all waiting for, isn't it? So the reason, what's the reason that I haven't been doing my videos of lately? And it's quite simply, I've not been in best health. It's not what you think. It's not heart attack, being a fatty and things like that. Not to do with that at all. It's these things. You see this on my face? I've got them there. I've got them on my hand. I've got them all up my arm. And I thought no tournament, anything of them at all at first. If you've seen this one, it's in all of my videos right back to Benidorm video 6 months ago when we started channel. And I thought no tonic, because I thought it was a little scratch, a little shaving cut that won't heal, because every time I shave it I take it off. And that's what I thought it were. Then I got one on my hand, itching like mad, absolutely itching, bleeding. You know what's coming, don't you? So anyway, I went to the doctor the other week, and he sent me straight in for a dermatologist, and they were brilliant. Within a couple of days you got your appointment, and I went off to hospital. I went to the hospital on Sunday, no, Saturday, I do apologise, Saturday, Doncaster, straight in within a couple of days, and it's confirmed that it is skin cancer. So I've got skin cancer. Nothing to worry about at this stage, so I'm told. I've had treatments with liquid nitrogen on some of my hands and my arms and things like that. I've got a load more that are growing, but at this stage they are benign, but they're going to keep an eye on them. And I've got others that need surgery, such as this one on my face, which you'll probably notice in some videos coming up, that it'll disappear. I'll end up with stitches and a scar and things like that. But it don't bother me. It don't bother me. We don't know at what stage it is, because what they'll do is they'll cut these out, and then they're going to send them off and they'll test them to see what type of cancer it is, and then the stages and things like that. I'm not a cancer expert, so I don't know. I mean, some of you guys watching, you'll probably know more than me. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to cut it out in 4 weeks time, 3 to 4 weeks she says, for surgery. Cut that one out, cut all the others out, send them off, and then we'll take it from there. And once they know what type of cancer it is and how aggressive it is, then they can decide on the treatments. So I'm hoping that everything's all right, it turns out all right, and they can just treat it with creams, or I don't know, but it is possible, boys and girls, that these kinds of lesions, as they call them, when they are cancerous, that it can actually spread. And I didn't know that. I thought skin cancer were just like little brown moles and they freeze them off. It's not the case. Apparently, if it's not detected in time and removed or treated in time, then it can lead to complications and it can spread. At the moment, I'm not too worried. What does concern me a little bit, but it doesn't concern doctors as yet, is I've had lots of headaches and lots of chest pain, which I thought were my heart, and it's not. I'm coughing quite a lot, and I'm out of breath, and I'm tired quite a lot. So that's concerning. But I mean, the surgeon that I saw on Saturday, she says not to worry about it yet until she's cut these out and they've sent them off, and then we'll deal with it from there. So that's why, boys and girls, the videos lately have been mishmash and coming in all different orders, but I'm hoping to get a little bit back on track. And I didn't know whether to tell you or not. I haven't told anybody in family yet. I've tried to go for a drink with Larry Lemonade, but he didn't get back to me, so I couldn't go out with Larry. I wanted to go out with you for a drink, didn't I, over the weekend, but he didn't get back in touch because he's busy seeing his mum, is Larry, because his mum's poorly. And also my brother as well. I tried to take Harley. You've met Harley in other videos, but again his wife's ill as well, so I hadn't had a chance to take him out. So I hadn't told anybody, so there's only, well, everybody knows now, so there's only you and me and Mrs Yorkshire who knows. So but now I've said it, everybody's going to know, aren't they? So don't worry, it's not a begging video. I don't want you to send donations and things like that, and it's not one of them videos. It's just to let you know where I am with my health, and we'll take it from there. So what I do intend to do is, over the next few weeks, I'll update you and I'll take you to hospitals and things like that. I don't think they'll let me film inside or anything like that, but I will update you when I have more tests. I've just had a load of tests at doctors as well, so we're waiting for results on them, more blood tests and things like that. So we are waiting for results on them. I have had prostatitis in the past as well, which I'm still being tracked for. I got that when I was 49 years old, believe it or not. Ended up with prostatitis, sepsis and things like that. So it's just one of them things, isn't it? You learn to live with it. You learn to live with it. So as you can, I don't know what else to say, boys and girls. I hope I've not depressed you. I just thought I'd come on and explain, let you know how we're going. So anyway, that's that. Dry your tears, buy me a coffee, a Guinness, because I've still not had this Guinness session. I've been trying to take my brother out and trying to take little Larry Lemonade out for a Guinness session, and they're not doing it, they're not being bothered. So buy me a Guinness, get in description there, click on link, send me a Guinness, goodness of your heart. And I will do some shout outs in a bit, because I've had 3 bought it last month or so. Not many, but it's alright, isn't it? So Kevin Dilks, hey up my old pal. Kevin always sends one over from Australia. We got Lloyd Gaunts down on Gold Coast. I'm going to do a special thing about Lloyd Gaunts as well. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a later vlog. Something really, really good to announce. I've got, who else has bought me one? Oh, Steve Cookson's bought me one the other day as well. Steve Cookson, cheers mate. So another big Australian fan. A lot of me stuff's coming from Australia. Like I've said before, Australia, the second after UK, the next biggest, highest viewers, which I'm really, really appreciative of. So when I do this thing that I'm trying to line up with Lloyd, which is, it's not a sponsored thing or anything like that, it's just I'm going to do something for Lloyd, because he's well, I'll explain later. I'm not going to give no away, but it might benefit all you people down in Australia, so keep an eye out for that one. It's a good one. So yeah, if you've, back to health, if you have got a little mark on your arm like this, go to doctors straight away. Please just go to doctors and catch it as early as possible. This one, it's 6 months now, and it's going to require surgery, and they don't know how deep it is, so they don't know how much of my face they're going to take away. But I'm not bothered about that, because it'll only be a scar, and I'm old now anyway. I've got Mrs Yorkshire, she'll still love me with all my scars and disfigurements. So that'll be alright. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you have got a new mole, like I've said, these are what they look like. And within a few weeks they start getting bigger and they discolour, and then they start looking like this one. I mean, this one on my hand I'll show you. And that's after, I'll show you before and after, and that's after the liquid nitrogen treatment. The others have got to be cut out, obviously. I'm not going to show you any others apart from this one on my face. But please do, boys and girls, go and see a doctor. If it itches, if you get a little tiny blimp and it itches, it doesn't have to be a brown mole. When they say mole, it's not like a brown mole that you expect, or a skin tag or anything like that. Just a little tiny blemish. Little tiny red blemish. If it's itchy, it feels like a bite maybe, just go to doctors just for peace of mind, and get booked in, get it seen to as quickly as you can, because if you don't, then it can spread, and it's common to spread to the lungs and the brain, apparently. So please, boys and girls, if you have got any tiny blemish at all, it's not to be scared of. You're not wasting anyone's time. Doctor would rather you go and say, no, you're absolutely fine, don't worry about it, than you just leave it to stage that I'm at now, and require surgery and possible further treatment down the road. So yeah, hopefully somebody watching this, a big fat daft Yorkshireman, talking about little blemishes on his skin, I'm hoping that it'll knock a bit of sense into somebody, just to go to doctors, get your sense seen to, because it could save your life.
Thank you all for watching this here.